7 weeks, as we did for a week of hotels worth in Germany. So do with that what you may. I think the costs of living are going to be a little bit higher, just because the standard in Bali has also risen a little bit since Bali reopened for tourists. But we booked hotels way in advance, so luckily we were able to get some pretty good deals. And Insektschutz, langanhaltender Schutz vor Mücken, heimische Mücken bis zu 8 Stunden, Tigermücken und tropische Mücken bis zu 6 Stunden. So this is the tropical edition, so I really hope that this helps, because I don't wanna get like malaria or dengue fever or whatever. I'd just rather not if I don't have to. Then I'm bringing a water bottle, a refillable water bottle, because I think it's pretty common knowledge that you're not supposed to drink the water in Bali. So we kind of googled, and they sell water in like packs of 10 liters, and me and my boyfriend both drink about like 5 liters per day, so that would be perfect. And we could just fill the water in bottles like this. Next, I am bringing, by the way, there's no like theme to any of this. I'm just like grabbing things as I go. My boyfriend's mom got me these. This is a guffu, or as Americans like to call it, a spork. So basically, I want to try to reduce plastic waste as much as I can. So everywhere we go, I'm just gonna take this bamboo spoon and fork. There would have been one with a knife, but first of all, I'm not sure what is classified as a weapon, and I don't want to get in any trouble. And second of all, it was barely sharp enough to cut through anything, so I think we'd be better off without it. Got that. And then some tissues, because apparently toilet paper is not a common thing in Bali. So these are a must. Then, going along with the mosquito spray, we have some Soventoy. This is basically, I think this has cortisol in it. Yeah. Cortisonhaltige Pflege. This is basically just to smear on any bites that are like kind of infecting themselves. For example, when we were in Thailand, I was stung by these like wasps, like some kind of weird type of tropical wasp, and my leg was swollen, like it was crazy. So for those cases, I got myself some of that. Then some baby wipes. Baby wipes, baby wipes, baby wipes, baby wipes, baby wipes. I feel like you can never go wrong with baby wipes either. I just feel gross and I just want to clean myself up a little bit. share a life hack with you guys. So this is a pillowcase, right? And you're allowed to take a pillow with yourself on the plane. You don't need to check that in, or that doesn't count as extra luggage. So I'm just gonna put clothes in here, and then it's a 2-in-1, you know? I have more space for clothing and everything, but I have a pillow. Win-win situation. I am actually gonna fill this with some old clothes that I'm taking to Bali with me, to bring to like a children's shelter. We did that in Africa, where I just like sorted out my closet, sorted through a bunch of old clothes that I would have gotten rid of anyways, and just took those with me to Africa and gave them to those children, and the looks on their faces. Oh, it still warms my heart and brings tears to my eyes every single time that I think about it. So that's what I'm gonna do with this pillowcase. I'm just gonna stuff some old clothing items in there and then look for either a homeless shelter or a children's shelter where I can give that to them. So this is totally a life hack. Thank me later, but it wasn't my idea. Then I'm of course bringing a cap because the sun is no joke. This one is from Norway. Norway. It is my favorite and also my only cap. I used to have one like a Yankees cap, but I lost it. Obviously, I'm not going to go over every single like piece of medication and all of like credit cards, passport, all of that stuff. I think that goes without saying that I'm bringing those things. Okay, then one other clothing item that I thought I would show you, because there are a lot of temples, and because it just isn't, it's not the way of living that you go with like really short pants and like a crop top or whatever, so you do need to have clothing items that go below your knee. So I went ahead and bought some long, I don't know if this is like linen or whatever, but I bought some long pants for those purposes specifically, and also so that the mosquitoes don't get me as much. I got this in a lighter color too, so that I can see mosquitoes when they land on me. And then also, of course, last kind of item that I'm going to show you, a rain jacket. I think this goes without saying, but in the tropics there's going to be rain. It is dry season, but it's going towards wet season by the time we leave. So honestly, better safe than sorry. Okay, just gonna slide. Then we have my vitamin B12. If you didn't know, I have a strong vitamin B12 deficiency, and my body just can't absorb it, so I can eat as much vitamin B12 as I want to, but it won't absorb it, so I have to inject it, basically. So for that, I need, like, needle supplies and everything. I'm honestly not 100% sure if I actually want to take this with me. I mean, it's all prepackaged, so I don't think anything bad can happen. But I'm not sure. I think I might try just living without some B12 for a couple months. I mean, I have for a long time now, and I think it might just be a little more sanitary if I do that here. But oh well. Then going along with my mosquito bites, I have Bite Away. So I am the type of terrible person that if bitten by a mosquito, I scratch. I know you're not supposed to scratch, but I do. I do so much until it it scratches open and it starts bleeding and everything, and that's just not good. Like, that's obviously bacteria can get in, it can get infected. destroys the proteins of the stuff that makes it itchy, basically, if that makes any sense. So if you apply this a couple times, then, at least in my opinion, the itch completely fades, and I won't feel the need to start scratching that much. We're almost done, I swear. Then something also my boyfriend's mom gifted me for my birthday is this blow-up pillow. This is what it looks like. I think I have this color up here. And it's so practical because I've already blown it up once and it goes back inside really easily. Like normally that's not the case. Normally it's like impossible to get something back into the original packaging. But it totally worked for this one. And I feel like I could use this really well, like either on the plane or at the beach or whatever, because it's so compact. But it gets like this big and you blow it up in like seconds. It goes so quick. So I think this was a really good idea. Then for shampoo, I've actually never used dry shampoo. Not dry shampoo. Like Festus shampoo. What's it called? Like hard shampoo. Like, what do you call that? Why am I blanking on this right now? I'll just show you. So basically, this is the conditioner, and this is the shampoo. So I can just show you what it looks like really quickly. But it's like a shampoo bar, basically. It looks like this. And I've never used it before. It's from Foamy. It smells really good, honestly. But I just thought it would be, first of all, a little bit better for environmental reasons, and also because it's a little bit less space that I'll be using up. And then I also got the conditioner form. My hair tends to get very dry with the wrong conditioner, so I'm gonna have to see how this works. But I'm sure it'll be fine. Then, of course, I got me some cumin. If you've been on my channel for a while, you know that I eat this regularly. Not that I want to smell, just smell, no. But this is cumin, and cumin is very good for your stomach when you have stomach pains and everything. And I have different types of like malabsorptions and fructose intolerance and whatever. So I regularly, why is that word so hard? Take like a little handful of cumin and just chew on the seeds, basically. If you do this, make sure not to eat too much because that's not good as well. So, just like a little tiny handful is what usually gets me through the day. And then I'm bringing a spray bottle. This is filled with water right now, but that's not what I'm going to fill it with when I'm there. I'm going to fill it with some vinegar. Because I tend to get very unlucky where animal attacks, in quotation marks, are concerned. So if someone is going to get stung by a stingray or a jellyfish or step into a sea urchin, it's going to be me. I promise you, it will be me. We went snorkeling one time in Africa, and there were Portuguese man-of-war, and if you know anything about that, they're very dangerous. But basically the body swims on the water, and the tentacles are in the water, basically, and sometimes you can't really see them. And obviously snorkeling, that's not very good. So there were a couple a little bit further away, so we drove to a spot where we couldn't find any. And there was a whole big group, you know, nothing happened to that group. And I was the one that literally swam face first into a nest of them. I had scarring everywhere over my face. They pulled along my back. I had to go to the doctors because it was just so severe. But in situations like enough. I'm so sorry.